Hello, my friends. This is Kathy. Welcome to the Library Hunter, where we explore the wonderful world of libraries and books together. This time, let's explore the libraries at University of California, Los Angeles. This prestigious university is located in the heart of sunny Los Angeles. Whether you're strolling on campus, attending lectures, or exploring its extensive library network and rare collections, you'll bask in the warmth of the California sun. Besides the unrivaled location, UCLA is renowned for its top-ranked programs and faculty in various disciplines, being a world leader in groundbreaking research and innovation. Are you ready? Let's go! The University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, is consistently ranked among the top universities in the United States and worldwide. It holds a global leadership position in cutting-edge research and innovation. Furthermore, it acts as a nexus for the intersection of entertainment and technology, offering students exclusive chances for internships and networking. First and foremost, I'd like to show you my favorite library on campus, the Powell Library. But wait, what is that suspicious scaffold for? Taking a quick look at the other side of the library, and the mystery solved. The library is partially closed for seismic improvement until early 2024. But let's try our luck and see what's still available to explore today. The Powell Library was first built in 1929, then received additions to strengthen the building seismically in 1957. The Northridge earthquake in 1994 severely damaged the ceiling of the 10,000 square foot main reading room. Its structural system consisted of rotting straw and jute wrapped in plaster, holding the ceiling in suspension from a thin metal frame. Historic preservation services were completed to repair and restore the ceiling. Now, steel beams will be placed on the ceiling to increase the structural security of the building, according to the UCLA Library website. As I walk inside the library, I can imagine the inconvenience for current students due to the reduced amount of available study space. But overall, it's still good news that the university is making improvements to ensure the building's structural integrity. Being the main library for undergraduate students, it's famous for its stunning architecture, especially the Grand Main Reading Room. Studying at Powell Library provides the quintessential university experience. Its awesome architecture and vibrant environment provide an awesome work area. Being one of the 4 core buildings of the UCLA Campus Historic District, the Powell Library is Northern Italian Romanesque in style. The library contains one of the best interiors in the style, and especially impressive is the interior of the dome of the main reading room. Unfortunately, since we cannot access the most beautiful reading room area, let's enjoy some archive pictures of the stunning reading room. When the construction is completed, I will come back for sure. The designer of this painted caisson ceiling and dome was acclaimed muralist Julian Ellsworth Garnsey. The reading room ceiling with its Moorish dome is considered one of the significant features of Northern Italian Romanesque style as represented in California. Oh, by the way, if you like this video so far, or if you enjoy the general idea of my library walking tours, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that I will reserve a front row seat for you on our next literary adventure. Powell Library is mainly for undergrad students, hence its book stacks offer a broad range of general resources, including textbooks, course reserves, and materials suitable for introductory and intermediate level coursework. Topics can range from English literature to folklore, from ethnic studies to sociology. We will discover some interesting department libraries in a separate video, taking a closer look at the specialized and in-depth resources. Look at this huge crowd of students rushing to their next classes. It reminded me of those stressful quarters, 10-week sprints of never-ending midterms, papers, and finals. But after all of the hard work pays off eventually, because UCLA plays a significant role in shaping our lives, offering education, experiences, and opportunities that can be transformative. Now that we've explored the Powell Library, let's check out the other most popular library, Charles E. Young Research Library, located on the northeast end of campus. Named for UCLA's longest-serving chancellor, the Research Library houses research-level collections in a variety of humanities and social science fields. Located at the northern edge of the campus, the building was designed by A. Quincy Jones and Frederick Earl Emmons in the mid-century modern style. Jones was the dean of USC's School of Architecture from 1951 to 1967. The building features a concrete skeleton, dark glass windows, and deep floor plate. But after the turn of the century, it had become outdated. Rather than tearing it down and building a new one, the university decided to renovate the structure, tasking the global design practice Perkins & Will to ensure its usefulness in the future. On the right-hand side, we can find Cafe 451. Are you curious why the library's cafe is named Cafe 451? Let me share some fun facts with you. In 1950, the late Ray Bradbury, a dedicated autodidact who spent 3 days a week at libraries in lieu of enrolling in UCLA, entered the typewriter rental room in the basement of UCLA's Powell Library. With a roll of dimes and the kernel of a story, he holed up in front of a royal typewriter and pounded out Fahrenheit 451, a classic of science fiction and dystopian literature, leaving significant impact on readers and continues to be studied and celebrated for its thought-provoking themes. All it took was 9 days and 98 dimes at the UCLA library. A quote from Bradbury was painted in a frequently used stairwell. "Without libraries, what have we? We have no past and no future." There is a main reading room on the ground floor, housing mostly long-established reference work, such as original copies of the Annual Register, written and published each year, which records and analyses the year's major events, developments, and trends throughout the world. Look at this celestial globe. It is like a miniature model of the night sky that astronomers and stargazers use to study and understand the positions and navigate the movements of the cosmos. Since reopening in the fall of 2011, the library got twice as popular as before. Receiving most of its energy via wind power, it also received a LEED Gold certification for Commercial Interiors 2.0. The Research Commons feature 22 technology-enabled pods capable of accommodating up to 10 users each. The area has been built specifically to encourage interdisciplinary collaboration and discovery through serendipity. Now let's move on to the underground level to discover the special collections. This space is designed specifically to acquire, preserve, and make accessible a world-class collection of archives, rare books, manuscripts, photographs, and other rare and unique materials. Check out this exhibition of printing revolution. The history of printing started in East Asia. Then in the mid-15th century, a German inventor, Johann Gutenberg, developed the movable type printing press, which allowed for the mass production of books and documents. This innovation revolutionized communication, education, and the spread of knowledge. Gutenberg's printing press made books more affordable and accessible, ultimately shaping the course of European history, sparking the Renaissance, and facilitating the dissemination of ideas, including religious texts like the Bible. This transformation was a key turning point in the development of modern Europe. Look at this fully operational Washington-style hand-iron hand press in the collection. The Reliance Iron Hand Press, in the style of Washington, is a classic piece of printing equipment. This press is an homage to the designs and innovations attributed to George Washington, a prominent figure in American history. It embodies the enduring craftsmanship and tradition of letterpress printing, allowing for precise and manual control over the printing process. The Washington-style Reliance Iron Hand Press is a symbol of the rich history and artistry of the printing industry, reminiscent of a time when each page was created with meticulous care and attention. Wow, look at this shovel. It marked the groundbreaking of this historic UCLA campus in 1927. The other side of the P1 level is a map reference room. Even in this digital age, I still believe that physical maps provide unbeatable values, such as tactile understanding, historical insights, and cultural significance. For students and researchers, physical maps offer them a tangible educational perspective on geography and maintain relevance in geography study and cultural heritage. That being said, I still use Google Maps every day. The floor plan of upper levels are pretty similar. For example, the fourth floor holds books in history, geography, social sciences, political science, law, education, music, fine arts, language, and more. For example, Revista Chilena de Historia y Geografía is a prestigious Chilean journal dedicated to history and geography. This scholarly publication explores Chile's rich past and its diverse landscapes. The Illinois State Historical Society Journal is a treasure trove of the state's rich history. With scholarly articles, research, and historical narratives, it brings the past to life, offering a deep understanding of Illinois' heritage. The London Gazette, one of the world's oldest official newspapers, traces its history back to 1665. It serves as the UK government's official journal, publishing legal notices, official announcements, and honors and awards. This invaluable publication offers insights into the nation's legal and administrative matters, reflecting centuries of British history. Check out this Tule Lake Japanese language collection. This collection is on display on the second floor of the Charles E. Young Research Library. The Tule Lake Collection is an archive of materials held by the Tule Lake Japanese Language Library during the incarceration of Japanese Americans in World War II. The Gordon W. Prange Collection is an archive of post-war censorship documents collected by the CCD in occupied Japan. The physical collection is held at the University of Maryland. UCLA has purchased microforms of newspapers and magazines in this collection. Donated by the Japanese Language School Unified System in 1999, UCLA has the only known archive of materials from this historic library, currently holding 1,847 volumes. Accessing the Prange collection requires an understanding of how to view microfilm. The East Asian Library on the second floor supports UCLA's teaching and research programs in East Asian Studies, holding collections in East Asian Studies, including Chinese, Japanese, and Korean studies. As visitors, we can make appointments to access the research materials on Asian humanities and the humanities in Asia, as well as Asia and world development, either through subscription by UCLA Library or open access resources made available by institutions like Library of Congress or Duke University Library. And that wraps up our tour at the two main libraries at UCLA, covering books and materials for a wide range of studies. We will discover some interesting department libraries in a separate video, taking a closer look at the specialized and in-depth resources, such as Boulter Hall Library, housing science books and birthplace of the Internet, the Rosenfeld Library, in tandem with the UCLA Anderson School of Management, and an amazing 24/7, 22,000 square foot study space hidden in a cozy European-style artisanal cafe up in the hill. I hope you enjoy this UCLA adventure with me. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. See you in the next library. Bye!